some degree of border control is going to remain up for an incredibly long time. So New Zealand's had an incredibly low unemployment rate, which has been a real sign of economic success. But what it's also meant is that finding skilled staff has been a major problem for businesses. Now that we don't have the migrants, there's going to be a lot more opportunities for Kiwis to find those jobs. Now, to be fair, in a normal environment, the Kiwis haven't often wanted those jobs. Getting up early in the morning and working on the dairy farm, milking the cow, picking the old sort of apples. Well, when the unemployment rate moves up, suddenly Kiwis are pretty encouraged to get out there and get those jobs. But there was about $1.6 billion was announced in a form of training and education style package, supporting more apprentices, those sort of things. Now, that's the right strategy. We've got to look at the detail yet in regard to how that money is going to be managed to sort of get an idea about how effective it is going to be, because it's fine and dandy to be shoving money out the door. You've got to make sure it's going to be effective, delivering results on the other side. So, and a lot of these policies, we're awaiting a bit of the fine level detail in regard to how the policy is going to be operated. Certainly a bit of a flurry. And in fact, we could see it about a week before level 2 started. And we saw it a week before level 2 started by the number of people getting out and about, particularly last weekend, and the number of cars on the road. Suddenly there was a lot more cars on the road as people started to get a little bit ready. Look, I went down and purchased some items yesterday, some technology-based products. What did I have to do? Line up outside the store. Walked into the store. You got to give your details in regard to traceability. Was wandering around the store, and I'll tell you what, they're pretty low on stock. And some of the stuff that I wanted, they didn't have. So the supply chain is being disrupted. Went to get a computer repaired, lined up in a queue because there's an awful lot of people ahead of me. So yes, we're getting back into it, but it's not what you would call a pretty productive economy in regard to how efficient we are nowadays compared to what we used to be. So yes, we're opening up, which is a great thing. It's going to give businesses a little bit more cash flow, but the bottom line for a lot of businesses is that cash flow is going to be a long way away in regard to the sales line from where it needs to be anywhere near profitable. We're redeploying cash off the government balance sheets to get into businesses to try to support maintaining people into paid work. But if I have a look at this, the pressure on cash flow, I think, is going to extend for quite a while. This is a major disruption. We're going down through the alert levels, so it's not a good story. It's a less bad story. I don't think people are going to go rushing back to the malls. There'll be some shopping that's going on, but not a huge amount. There might be some generation that when the bars start to open up, they go rushing back to the bars. But I don't think a lot of people will. We're going to have distancing rules or these sort of things. Tourism sector has started to open up. I myself, went and booked a holiday to help them out. I want to get down to Central Otago in July. So we're starting to see a bit of movement, which is really encouraging. But it's a long journey to come out the other side still.